Hello, one and all, welcome back to Campaign 10 Divine Fervor. I am your host, as always, Virinity Void. This here is part 13, and we are going to get back into the swing of things right quick. So, if you want to know what happened in the previous parts, like I always say now, please go watch those previous parts because they contain a lot of vital information as to why you see what you see here. As for which national ideas I'm going to read today, I'll read two. I'll read two from Sulacet, Turn La Plata, and I will read two from Akechi, because Akechi has been the center of some wars, and they're actually getting taken down by Shimabara, and then Sulacet has come back in a little bit of a stunning fashion, if I do say. They've been kind of under the radar, and Kalchakwi was close to wiping them out at one point, but they've bounced back. So the third national idea of Sulacet is restoration of our artistic culture. We've always been an aristocratic and artistic people who enjoyed fine arts. In this new world, we can find new life and new inspirations we have never seen before. Yearly prestige +1. And the fourth national idea is we come in peace. We are and have always been a peaceful people. We will let the natives of the planet know this. Diplomatic reputation +1. So, Sulacet definitely going with that alien vibe that Pimenta kind of intended from the beginning. So, good stuff. Got some diplomatic stuff going on, and it's not an overpowered national idea set. They have some good stuff, but also some mediocre stuff to balance out the good stuff. And then Akechi, let's see here. Your third and fourth national ideas. So the third national idea of Akechi is during the era or switching allegiances. During this era of chaos in Japan, families rise and fall in rapid succession. It would be unwise to stick honorably to one ally. Instead, we should take any opportunities to rise the ranks that the Sengoku Jidai gives us. Diplomatic reputation -1, improve relations -20%, diplomatic relations +1. The fourth national idea is pacify the Shiga Dogo. After acquiring Sakamoto Castle, we were tasked with pacifying the minor clans, or Dogo, in the Shiga region. National unrest -1, and liberty desire in subjects -10%. So, Akechi does find it hard to make friends amongst its peers, but they have survived this long, and Shimabara is doing quite a number to them, but Akechi can still very much put up a fight. They're only one military technology behind Shimabara, and they have proven themselves thus far. They took out what was left of Yayusu over here, and they can go toe to toe with Shimabara. They don't have the discipline, they don't quite have the morale or the tactics, but they have a capable military. Like, they have a standing military still. Takigawa is still building up its military from the last ravaging it got. Li Yue is also a power broker in the region because, they're allied with Shimabara for one, but they also have a base of power that has not been besieged or raided or anything. So they are chilling. Li Yue is handling these rebels, but after those rebels are gone, they are going to be pushing forth with Shimabara further into Akechi's land. That fortress at Aigun is down. And it's just, Fudan is not down, which is good for Akechi, but what is the goal? Pijin? Which is where? Surely it's around here. Oh. So, it's a little bit of a weird war goal for Japan to go for, but if they get Fudan, the capital, down, then basically Akechi is done for. If Fudan holds, Akechi kind of holds. Because, Pijin can be occupied, but you have Fudan to deploy troops from, and you also have Shilimian to hold out as well. The fortress over here. There's a lot of defensiveness here as well. Oh, you got local fortifications. Nice. Okay. And Shimabara does not have that much siege ability. So these sieges do take a long time, and they are burning through the vast manpool of vast manpower reserves of Japan. Still, ever so slowly, Akechi's forces are being grinded away. They are expending more troops than they can recruit. I think they just recruited some mercenaries, but I mean, mercenaries can only do so much, you know. Well, what do we got over here? Let me take a look at the current wars. Akitamachi is going after that thing that I unfortunately allowed to form. I should have disabled. The Mountain Rangers are going after Salento's colony. Colombia and America are also going after that same colony. Dundar, Satavahana, Sumuru, they are going after directly the Khurids. They are going directly for Kashmir. That is, and Dundar is leading that war. Jaunpur has joined in, but I don't think Jaunpur is going to be much of a challenge. Kabul going after Mzab and Katsina. I think you might have bitten off on more than you could chew, but I mean, we'll see. And let's see, Livonia going after Brandenburg, trying to clean that up. Lebanon, Partu, and Salento and Sangvisferi are basically dismantling Bosporus. And Akhtemachi has joined in, but Akhtemachi's not really a factor anymore now, is it? And then the papacy is also going after Mzab. Sufanburi is trying to take over the majority of Southeast Asia, which is right here. Kamai is like the only really the last obstacle to Southeast Asian hegemony, and well, Sufanburi is taking care of it. I would say Toyotomi is a part of that, but I mean, it's easy to take Hue. The imperial city of Hue is a really nice wonder for anyone in Southeast Asia. That minimum autonomy and territories modifier is super nice. But you also got wonders over here. You got the Grand Palace at Bangkok. What else do we got here? Anything else? No. But I mean, they can also upgrade these over here. The Shwedagon Pagoda or the Kanba Zathadi Palace. I don't know if I got that right. I probably didn't. So yeah, Sufanburi is going to grow ever more with those powerful advisors. Jaunpur is eating shit. There's no easy way to say it. It just is. And the Ghurids, as much as they're trying, there's not much they can do, unfortunately. It is a 3v1. And Muscovy is now going after Armenia. This is, yeah, it's a straight up imperialist war. And who is that? No. Okay, I thought these were Armenian forces for some reason, but no, it's not. Bosporus is just simply being divided up. Sangvisferi could actually get some land out of this, which would be pretty good. The robots expanding ever more. Part 2 is looking like they're actually going to annex most of Akhtemachi's holdings in Iberia. That would be pretty interesting. Now, which side of Europe do you want to be on? Do you want to be on the darker blue side, or do you want to be on the lighter blue side? Or do you want to be spray painting the world with Part 2? Comment down below which one you want to go for. Spray paint, light blue, or dark blue. Or if you're so inclined, the underground color with Salento. Katsina actually has a lot of noble rebels. Are you in court and country? You might be. No, you're not. It's just straight up like a noble revolt. And I think no, Kabu pieced out. So they did they lose anything? Yes. So Katsina lost 3 provinces. Not a lot, but I mean, Kabu is stretching its legs. They also took this province from Mzab. I remember that one. Interesting stuff. Dundar's probably going to take this land over here, and the Gurids fighting as good of a war as they can. But it's that's a really good general too. A 5-4, 6-4. Oof. But being attacked from multiple sides by 3 powers, it's rough. Akechi, how much did you lose, my friend? You lost quite a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? About 5 provinces. So it wasn't like an abhorrent loss. Akechi can definitely still field a lot of troops, but you know, the fortress at Shilimian as well as Ferdan, they're under a little bit of pressure now. Shimabara has a very strong foothold in Manchuria to expand from. However, actually, Ihri is now allied with Koryak and Japan. Cool. So Ihri is now a little bit more safe. Powo allied with Toyotomi, Takigawa, Sufanburi, and has the tributary of Tendai. Kutai is at war, 3 wars. Australian Colonial War, Reconquest of Nias, okay. Sufan, because Kutai was allied to Khmer. I got you. Ooh, even Japan is in the Philippines. Where have I seen this before? Hawaii, actually tell me, Hawaii, where is your colonist? Are you are just increasing development because there's no other place to colonize. It's respectable. It is perfectly respectable. You are allied, you are still a tributary, and you are allied with the remnants of Denmark. The remnants of Cornwall survive on these islands as well. Interesting. Muscovy they're actually throwing their weight around. They're actually going into Armenia and doing work. Is the capital of the Gurids down yet? It's not, but it's under siege by Satavahana. One child taking out another. I don't know how to feel about this. I am conflicted. Oh, Lord. Mondstadt, conquest of Stettin, which is right over here, right? Yep. Livonia. Can they keep up with a nation that has double their forces? It's not looking like it. Mondstadt is breaking through in Scandinavia, around the southern part of Scandinavia. They're fighting in their own homeland over here, and then Livonia is also trying to take Ekashush. I'm probably mispronouncing that, but I tried it. And yeah, Mondstadt they can't be stopped by Livonia. They're putting up a good fight, but at some point it's just like, how do you deal with a nation that has double your forces and it can dominate your navy, as we're seeing right over here? Livonia just has more naval morale. Engagement with is the same, but admirals 1531 and a 323. Yep, Livonia just, unfortunately, they can't do much. I like that they're trying to rally. I like the tenacity. But in the face of unstoppable odds, it's just, I don't know. They're trying to put a dent in that German armor that Mondstadt has, but it's not going to be enough. The Gurids lost a big chunk of land, so they have officially been pushed out of the Indian subcontinent. They are pushed beyond the Khyber Pass, so not sure what's going to be in store for them. They could get attacked by Armenia next. Who knows? But the subcontinent is being divided between Sumru, Dundar, and Satavahana. Oh man, Mutapa annexed a huge part of Lunda. I didn't even see that war, but damn, that's a big chunk. Ihri is going after Tendai, and it seems as though Powo did not care. Or how did you? I thought Tendai was a tributary. I guess Tendai just didn't have their overlord come in to save them? I have no idea. Morea and Kiev going after Anatolikon. Because Anatolikon is... Well, they just can't do much, unfortunately. Partu is going after Cabu, trying to extend. It's like Leon Galicia from the previous campaign, I'm pretty sure, because Leon Galicia, like, they had Iberia, and then they just kept extending down into West Africa, from what I recall. So Partu following in the steps of Leon Galicia, and Cabu can't do anything about it. Like, Partu has so many troops compared to them. Sangvisferi joined on the side of Livonia, and they are paying the ultimate price. Yeah. Like, just look at that. Look at how many troops Mondstadt is recruiting and then putting to the front. That's a little much. I feel like I'm watching a fucking like a pixel fight of the mini map sped up of Command and Conquer Generals 0 Hour, because there are a few videos of, like, quote unquote pixel fights where they zoom into the minimap and then they speed it up. They speed up the gameplay, and you could just watch the pixels on the minimap moving back and forth, kind of destroying other buildings and shit. And it's usually of a online multiplayer session, so it looks kind of like what Mondstadt is doing, where it's just sending forces all over and then destroying other forces, because Mondstadt can't be stopped at this point. And they took all of this. Sangvisferi is a mere shadow of their former self, a broken shadow. They have been split into 3. What is the call here? What is the play? There is no... The hunger of Mondstadt is unquenchable. Then again, it's kind of like that for any European power that spirals out of control like this. So, I shouldn't be surprised. Lebanon has taken the capital of Bosporus. Oh man. It is a dark day for the Orthodox. Truly a dark day. Oh, Lebanon. Oh yeah, Lebanon is allied to Partu. Okay. And now Muscovy is going after the Gurids, because why not? I mean, they are weak, so I understand it. But they might still be able to put up a fight against Muscovy. It depends. It depends. It's just not even a competition. Salento is in this now too. It's like, there's just no good fights that you can take. Mondstadt, Salento, they're just fielding so many big armies that no battle is going to be short enough that you can stack wipe. Even if you have, like, even if Livonia were to group up all of its armies together, their military is withering away, and Mondstadt's military is only growing. It's, oh my goodness. Okay, Bosporus against Foix, Akan against Cabu, Akechi against Koryak and Ihari. That's the first war Koryak has been involved in, from what I can tell. Oh no, it's the second one, I think. Aktimachi against Toyotomi. Colombia declaring war on my child. Why? Colombia going against Cascadia. Guanseo going against Kutai. Ihari going against Tendai. That's from previously. America trying to finish off Average Land. Japan going after Takigawa. We already saw this war. Morea, Kiev going against Anatolikon. Muscovy going after the Gurids. Partu going after Cabu. Satavahana and Dundar going after Aktimachi. And Sufanburi still going after... No, that's new. They are now going after Vononeria. There's so many things going on. Sufanburi is... They might, depending on how big their navy is, they might be able to go straight for Vononeria's capital. That would be a little bit of a game changer. Takigawa is also at war with Liyue, so Takigawa is probably not going to last long, especially if Japan unites with Liyue and they start coordinating together. I don't think Akechi really wants to go against Koryak too much, because those are Siberian provinces. That's going to take a very long time to move between. Granted, Koryak doesn't have a military, really. Still, it would be kind of hard to go all the way out there and leave your homeland exposed, you know? It takes months to travel just a couple provinces. Cascadia, doing work. They're trying to take over Colombia's possessions, while America takes over Mexico's possessions. I mean, there's nowhere to run, Mexico. There's nowhere. It is all downhill. Oh my god. Just end the war, Mondstadt. You've proven your point. You have proven your power. There's a peace deal. And you want to know how much they lost? There you go. They lost a bunch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 provinces. And some of those are pretty decent provinces too. 15 development, some farmlands and a center of trade, 16 development, 20. Like, Mondstadt is not, like, they're not messing around. They are ready to just dominate. And it's 1733. Also, I'm kind of surprised Salento has this much of the Middle East. Like, that's a little. I didn't think Salento would be taking this much. And then again, they are backed by Mondstadt, so Mondstadt and Lebanon. So can they really be stopped? I don't know. Takigawa unable so far to put up resistance against the invasion of Liyue and Shimabara. Ihri is trying to hold off Akechi. However, the capital, is that the capital? No, it's not. Ihri is still the capital. Okay. But still, that's a deep fort at Kuznetsk. I'm curious if Ihri is going to try and take a battle there. Probably not. No, Akechi wants to battle, and they just wiped out part of the army. Ihri, your military coordination, it's lacking. Koryak, where are your forces? Are you even over here? Where is your military? It is ever so slowly traveling. At least they are. Koryak is not like sitting down, just like, I'm gonna sit in my capital and not do anything. No, they're trying. They're traveling. They're doing stuff. What are you? Uh-oh. Oh, I thought the game crashed. Oh boy. What are you looking at my child menacingly for? Huh? Finish them off. Do it. You fucking won't. Paratu is probably gonna finish off the Idrisids just like in just one fell swoop. I'm not even gonna see it happen. Probably. Did they take a Oh, Lebanon did take the secondary religion of Orthodox. Okay. I didn't think they would, but sure. Does that mean they've been converting other? No, they shouldn't. Because heretic and heathen religions do not give Lebanon a penalty. Jaunpur is just broken. Tranquebar is broken. I think if Satavahana declared on Salento, I don't think Salento could do anything. Or if they did, it would be like a trickle of forces, and I don't think they would get much. Takigawa almost completely sieged down. What is this for, though? Is it Imperial? It's Hanseong. Oh. For stuff over here. So this can all go to shit. As long as Hanseong is protected, Takigawa is okay. Kind of. War score is not going to look good, but it could look a lot worse if Hanseong is sieged down. Akechi is still going after Koryak. Or, not really. They're not even going after Koryak. They're just doing other things. They're trying to go after Ihiri. And Ihiri is doing the brunt of the fighting. So, Cebu finally going north against Pangasinan. However, Cebu lost more land to Japan. Vononeria did not lose any land. Sufanburi tributaried Kamai. And Kamai is not even that rebellious. They don't even really care that much. Cascadia doing work against Colombia. They're marching southward. They're trying to put a number in on them. And average land is... They are almost dead. They are absolutely almost dead. America also took part of Fontaine's land, which is something I didn't think they would be able to do, but a navy with 62 ships, I guess they got over. I'm not sure. Fontaine, you need to do something about that. Sulacet allied with Colombia. Akan is now at war with Partu. Partu, are you over here? You're not over here, and so Akan is looking to retake its own land. Is this an imperialist war? It is. So Akan's capital over here at Ketu is the aim. Now, whether or not Partu comes down here is not even a question. They are on their way. Akan, you better get your ass ready. And it does not seem like... Oh, no. Oh, it's an imperialist war. So Muscovy is going to lose this because they just have not been able to get to the capital. It's really that simple. Even if they were to get to the capital, it's like they would be losing so many troops. And the Guras are chilling. They have a lot of manpower. They're not paying really any much attention to if Muscovite armies come through. This is the Dundari conquest of Jaisalmer. So you're at war with Sindh, Jaunpur, and Tranquebar. So your choice of allies has brought you to this end. I don't think Tranquebar is going to die completely, but they're losing more holdings. It's that simple. They are losing more holdings. Semian allied with Muscovy still, and hey, part 2. Mondstadt's knocking. Right as part 2 is dedicating a huge amount of forces across the desert, across the Sahara, Mondstadt looks and says, this is the perfect time, rubbing its hands together like, oh, this looks like a job from me. And sure, part 2 has a lot of defensive ideas and stuff. You know Mondstadt has a lot of siege ability when they're able to get part 2's defensiveness down to 33%. Sieges only last 40 days. And sure, they lost a battle right over there. Mondstadt has like 200,000 on their way. Part 2, as much of a defensive war as you can fight here, I don't think it's going to be enough. I really don't. Mondstadt is just that they are ready to send it all in. Full send. Second Livonian Kievan Imperialist War. Yep. Mondstadt, because Lebanon is allied with part 2, and Salento is not in this. Okay. Salento is going after Kamai, though. Sufanburi is in this defending Kamai. Alright, alright. Pangasinan is trying to retake some of their land, but I would think Cebu would not allow that to happen. Tranquebar didn't lose their holdings. I'm shocked. I would have thought they would have. Muscovy's going to be pieced out soon, and they're going to... I don't even know if they're going to lose land. It might be that fort mechanic where if you don't take like a certain fort or the capital fort, it's like automatic minus 1,000 to the demands offer or something like that. It's something funky, but it could that could happen. Anyways, part 2 is falling. Kravens, it's I'm sorry to say that your child is not a match for Duck's child. It's looking real unfortunate. And like Mondstadt has not even taken that much attrition. 1% over here. At the capital, oh, it's 1.4%. You know, it's 1.4. Over here at Sura, it's 1.4%. These are completely manageable losses. Mondstadt is not even hurting, not even feeling a dent in their manpower. Seriously. Part 2 drove back armies from their capital, but you can only hold them back for so long. The human tide against that Mondstadt is putting forth is nigh unstoppable. They're even in the Isles. Come on. Part 2's army's cornered. It's not enough. It's been stack wiped. Oh, part 2. Oh. This is just unfortunate. Mondstadt is at the stage where they are bullying. Just like how Livonia is bullying the Orenburg Cossacks. Akechi, did you... I don't think any border... No, holy shit, they took a lot from Koryak. I don't think you would take that much. Because it doesn't look like you really took anything from Ihri. Yeah, maybe like 1 or 2 provinces, but still. This is a lot of land. That's not very productive land, unfortunately, but, you know, it's a lot. 4th Takigawa Crusade against Tendai. And, no, straight up, Powo abandoned them this time. They don't want to go to war against Takigawa. I'm thinking this will be a success for Takigawa. Li Wei already like drove a huge wedge into Takigawa as it is, so get what you can, I guess. The Gordons expanded a little bit into Muscovy. Just a little bit. Aflaj? At war with Kolothunad. Where the fuck is Aflaj? I totally forgot. Oh, I accidentally hit my mic. I totally forgot Japan is a part of Arabia. I completely forgot. But also Kolothunad is allied with Armenia, and Muscovy is going after Kolothunad. Therefore, Muscovy is at war with Armenia. Oh boy, part 2 is getting ripped apart. At least in the Isles. You got particularists, you got separatists, and you got this. Fight the good fight until part 2's reinforcements come. Fight the good fight. Akan is now going after Katsina, trying to end that Hausa Republic over there. Did Cascade... Oh my... This was bound to happen. Oh, this is for Haitian. Was Fontaine allied with Cascadia? Or maybe it was Defender of the Faith or something like that. Maybe it was that. Because if it was Defender of the Faith, Cascadia would be called in. And that would make sense. That would make a little bit of sense. And what is this? Oh no, wait. Oh, Salento was finally brought into the war that Mondstadt has declared against Partu, and so Lebanon is now at war with Salento. That is why. Okay, I got you. But, yeah. Mondstadt is running a train through Iberia and trying to basically erase this pink graffiti. There's the fort at Hampshire. It's down, meaning that, you know, shit in the Isles, it's kind of up for grabs. What happened? Oh, there was a piece. So yeah, Partout lost quite a bit of land in the French region. They lost a little bit of land in Iberia. And kind of a show of force for Mondstadt that they are not to be trifled with. Well, I mean, kind of like just don't get in their way. Just don't border them. Because they're willing to declare war on anyone and everyone that is not their ally. Whether it's Livonia or Partout. So, you know, God help you, Salento, if that alliance falls apart. You will be fucked. Hey, the Gourds finally connected their land. Holy shit. I didn't think I would see the day. Anything else going on? Tendai is occupied by... No. So they're a tributary, and they're occupied by Ihri and Powo. I'm not sure what's going to happen with that. And Southeast Asia is still a little bit of a mess. It's kind of cleaned up here and there, but it's also kind of a mess still. Australia is a complete mess. Just there's no cleaning this up. Unless the colonies start declaring war on each other. Just, I don't know. Vitian separatists, they're probably going to get independence. And where's Denmark at? Oh yeah, it's right over here. Under King Maximilian III, Sultancy. Dundar going after Akhtemachi for an imperialist war for some reason, just sure. Why not? You know, just sail all the way over there, I dare you. America annexed one province from Cascadia, but I have to imagine Cascadia is, my child, is on the chopping block because America. Because of them. Because of the Serbians. And also, Fontaine lost a little bit more land to America. A little bit more. Akhtemachi, or just Brazil, still doing fine. Sulacet, still doing fine. Kalchakwi, unfortunately, rest in peace, you sweet soul. You were not meant to be, unfortunately. Katsina is actively losing to Akan. And Rhaetia is now being attacked by... No. Salento is going after Morea. Trying to end Morean ambitions of retaking any sort of land. So Salento is continuing to control more and more of the Mediterranean coast. Papacy is allied with Akhtemachi, Partout, and Mondstadt. Satavahana declared the war. And is it an imperialist war? It is an imperialist war. Best of luck with that. such a weird casus belli when just fabricate a claim on Daman and go after that. It's so easy. Tendai is now probably going to be annexed by Li Yue. And Powo, they're chilling. They're doing fine. They're a little bit behind in technology, but they're not that far behind, you know? They're doing okay. I think we'll end this off in August of 1745. That'll take us around a little into the 40-minute range. And we'll be relaxing from there. Pate is struggling. There's no breathing room. There's nothing. Mahafali allied with Mutapa still. And Mutapa as grandiose as ever. Looking good. Semyon under Grand Rabbi Salomon VII Dengel. Is it a? It is a holy state. Okay, it is a dynastic theocracy. Got you. Got you, brother. Yeah, it's just, hey, from now until the end of the campaign, it is the Mondstadt show in Europe. There's no getting around this. There's no getting around this thing. Under Patriarch Rolf Akti, and then Gunther Vorade. I don't know how you pronounce that. Culture is Gascon, though. Livonia still allied with Sangvisferi. Orenburg Cossacks still allied with Kiev. Somehow Kiev is still alive. I'm shocked they are. But, life finds a way, I guess, if you want to take that route. Sufonburi going after Guanseo. Alright. I'm going to take a sip of my water as I look at these wars. Salento, are you allied? Oh no, I keep thinking Mondstadt's flag is the Cascadian flag. It's not. It's not. Satavahana, yeah. Okay, we already know that one. Japan is going after Toyotomi, trying to rein in those rebellious daimyo. Kotai against Heavenly Empire. Part 2, you fucking wouldn't. You wouldn't. How dare you? My child. Oh, fuck you. God damn it, Part 2. I knew it was coming. I knew. Unfortunate. But yeah, I knew it was coming. Do it. Annex the land. Push the dagger into the heart. Finish it. There it is. Oh, my child, rest in peace. Anyways, moving on. Gotta end this part here. There you go. August 1st of 1745. So, we got this war breaking out. Sufonburi versus Guanseo. And gotta say, Guanseo, unless Li Yue saves your ass, Sufonburi is gonna win here. And just curious. Yeah, that's the kind of advisors I want to see. 543 doing very well. Because those are super cheap advisors. 435 over here in Sumeru. 313 in Satavahana. What kind of advisors you got, Lebanon? 333. Mondstadt. If it's not a 444, I'm going to be surprised. 555. Exactly. Mondstadt knows what to do. Look at that. Look at how much money they're getting. Look. Oh my god. 830 a month. Bro, you better be upgrading those great projects. Yes, they are. They know exactly, like, might as well. And those great projects, they are just gonna skyrocket Mondstadt's not even just wealth, but their power base internally through the roof. Like this silver mine, you upgrade that 3 times, local goods produced plus 9 flat. Oh, like Mondstadt is going to be doing a lot of upgrading, and you're going to see, like, by 1800, a lot of these monuments, I would not be surprised if they were at their highest rank. They're at the whatever the highest rank is, like monumental or whatever. So, because like a lot of these right now, they're in progress from tier 1 to tier 2. Just you wait. By 1800, or maybe even by the end of the campaign, we're gonna see the results of all this monumental building. So look out for that. Anyways, let us go forth and look at that leaderboard. In first place is Mondstadt. In second place is Livonia. In third place is Partu. In fourth place is America. In fifth place is Salento. In 6th place is Lebanon. In 7th place is Colombia. In 8th place is Shimabara. In 9th place is the Rocky Mountain Rangers. In 10th place is Sulaset. And in 11th place is Mutapa. In 12th place is Satavahana. That'll be all for now. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in the next part.